Illinois, we have the iPass, that blood-sucking tax. They said they would take it away when they had enough money, but they didn't. All right. Hey guys, Tin Man AH here, and this video is all about expense planning and total income. It will take you through the steps of putting all your income in every week you get paid per month, adds it up for you, takes all your expenses per month, and does all the math for you, and kind of allows you to project where you're going to be 12 months from now. And I'm going to put this on my Google, what's it called? Is it a Google Dropbox? Is that what it's called? I don't know. Link will be in the description. But yeah, let's get into it. Oh, before we do that, I just want to say I stream twice a week. I go live on Twitch on Sunday nights and Wednesday nights. And sometimes I get some extra streams in there. But yeah, those 2 times, if you want to talk about how to use this or whatever, if you want to stop by, the link will also be in the description. So let's get to it. All right, so first thing we want to do is right away put what we make per week. Now, if you're salary, this is pretty easy. If you're hourly, it's going to be a little tough. But let's just use, a number for an example. Let's put in, you make $1,000 a week. So $1,000 a week. And let's just say for this purpose that it doesn't change. It doesn't change. Every week you get the same amount. Okay. So what I've already done here is figured out. So I get paid every Wednesday. So what I do is go through every month and I see how many Wednesdays are in that month. And that's how I come up with how many times I'm going to get paid in every month. So this month, November, the time I'm releasing this video, I get paid 4 times, 5 times in December, and so on. So then underneath it says totals and it tells you how much you made per month. Pretty common sense, all right? I've got a slot here for secondary income. Now this is for if you have a different, an extra job or something. I don't know, say you strip. I don't care. Say you Uber, Uber Eats, whatever you do, that goes down here. You try to do a fair estimate of what you're kind of making. Always underestimate when it comes to capital. When it comes to money coming in, always underestimate. If you get more coming in, great. That's not going to hurt you. If you overestimate, it's going to hurt you. All right, so we're going to leave that blank for now. And as you can see, with no with no expenses taken out, yearly income total is $53,000. Okay? That's pretty typical. I think that's right in the average range for Americans right now. Okay, and then right away, total money on hand before expenses. This goes for every month. Right now, it's got the number, that hashtag symbols because it's not big enough. So if that happens to you, just resize all your columns or whatever column it's doing that on. Okay, so without any expenses, this is where you'll end up right here. Obviously, you have to add the 4,000, but all right, over here we're gonna put money in the bank, okay? And right underneath it, let's just say you have $10,000, okay, in the bank right now. Okay, so over here, it's gonna take the total from November income. Oh, you know what? Hold on. And this is how easy it is. You just copy the month. So every time you have to redo this and you're not starting with the right month, just copy that, come down here, paste it. So right away, you have all the months. They're all correct again. So here, it takes the money that you have in the bank with this B8 plus Q8. Q8 is, O8 is this box over here, money in the bank. Okay. Then it adds it with the total of this one. Okay. You have 14,000. This one will take B30 plus C8. Okay, so C8 is what you're making in December. So it's going to add that income into what you have left, which is B30 right here, which this will change once we add the expenses. It's going to take that total plus what you're going to make in the next month and put that total right here. So you know what you're starting with in December. So you just go down the line here. You don't have to do negatives because down here, it's already doing a subtraction for you. All right, I've got it red. You just have to enter the total. So let's just do examples. Phone bill, $100. Okay, and the thing about the phone bill is that's going to be recurring. That's going to every month you're going to get the same. You know, you may get a little more. So overestimate. Vehicle payment. I think the average. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm going to say $200. It's probably more. You know, but that's once again that's an every month kind of thing. Gas for your vehicle. I like to try to figure this out per week. So per week, let's say $30, and 30 times 4 weeks in the month. I mean, that's kind of how I like to figure this out. So 30 times 4 is 120, right? So for all of the months that have 4 weeks, I go ahead and I paste this in here. Now this is how I do it. You can, by all means, do what you want to do with your Excel. So 30 times 5 is 150. And you're going to add that. I'm sorry, you're going to copy that, paste, 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 paste. Okay? And you're starting to see these numbers change. I'm going to go through this real quick and finish the video because I don't want to bore you. You're probably bored already. Travel costs. This is tolls, iPass, Easy Pass. I don't know what other states have it. In Illinois, we have the iPass, that blood-sucking tax. They said they would take it away when they had enough money, but they didn't. All right, $50, and we're just going to do this all across. Groceries for home. This is something that if you're just starting to do this, your best bet for this one is to look at your credit card. Look at how much money you're spending at whatever stores, and try to figure out what you can, what is it for home? You know, what are you buying that's just for the home that you need? You need to buy this. This is it's not a question. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will come close to about $800, but we'll go 700. And then we're just going to go across. Okay. And the thing about this is you can kind of change this per week. And this is going to be in another video. I have another video I'm going to come out with, and it's called a weekly budget. And what you're going to do is take little things from here that vary per month. It's not a fixed cost per month. Things that vary, things that you can control. I take those and I divide the total for the whole month. I divide it by how many weeks are in the month, and I come up with a budget. And you keep a sheet of paper on your table, your fridge, your counter, whatever. And every time you spend money in that category, you write that number down. But again, that's going to be in another video. So make sure to subscribe and turn notifications on so you know when that video comes out. Let's continue. Going out and having fun. I mean, trust me, I wish I could max this out. And you know what? This is what I recommend. Leave this blank. Keep going. And you could probably drag this to the bottom, but this is where it's at. Mortgage. I think a lot of comfortable people would like to be around $1,200. Now that includes taxes. So I realize for a lot of people that is not what it is. But whatever it is for you, put that in there. Internet and TV, another fixed cost. I think a lot of people are overpaying for their cable and TV, which I'm going to come out with another video for that. Let's move on. Let's do 125. All right. On this salary, I'm going to be broke. Electric, 75. I mean, you know what? Here's the thing. Over the winter, you got to realize it's probably going to be cheap. Up until about March, maybe even into April, it's going to be cheap. Okay, you go over here. Let's do 125. Because during the summer, it's going to be a lot higher because you're running air conditioning. Depending on where you live, where I live in the Midwest, you're going to use a lot more electric in the summer and a lot less in the winter. And water bill, it's kind of the same thing. So we're going to just copy, I think. It's kind of the same thing. I mean, if you water your lawn, That's why it's the same. Medical, I think I like to stick with 50. It's kind of just a basic thing. I mean, it's gonna roll over, but like that one time or a couple times you go to the doctor, this will hopefully pay for that bill. Depending on what insurance you have, this is kind of up to you to figure out. Haircuts. I need one soon, so I'm gonna put $30, and yeah, it's a lot of money. But I go pretty much every other month or every month. Let's go here. You know what you could do is, if you go every other month, but maybe not that long, you can just skip a month and then not skip a month, skip a month and then not skip a month. It's really up to you. All right. We just want to be fair to ourselves. Car registration, I think ours is 125, which, holy crap, I have to do mine. I think I have to do mine. Oil change, I got to do mine. I'll probably do mine in whatever. I do it myself. This is up to you. How much do you pay for it? I mean, this is pretty basic. Let's call it 50. And this is like this is going to depend on how often you drive. But for me, I'm going to probably have to do that in April again. Oops. Skip 3 months, 1, 2, 3, skip. Okay. There, done. Back to the car registration. I only did that once because you only have to do that once every year. Oil change, you do it like once every 3 or 4 months. HOA fees, wherever you live, ours is about $80. It's close. And this is every month and it doesn't change. Okay. Now, we are finished, but there is plenty more. And if you want to add, just right click on the left and insert. Okay. It'll throw a column right above it. Okay. And you can add whatever you want. And it will not mess up the equations. It's just going to add the range. Because this adds up from B13 to B29, or it subtracts whatever. The total right here, this is what I wanted to look at. This adds up from 14 to, to 28, all the way through to the right. So you don't have to worry about adding. Just make sure you go above expenses total. You go above that and underneath total money on hand, and you'll be fine. Okay, so we started out with $14,000, and on this budget, at the end of November, we'll have $11,070. Okay, after December income, we'll have 16. Okay, and by the end of that month, we'll have 13. So on the bottom, I have change or profit or loss. Okay, we gained $2,100 over a month, so the profit here is actually pretty good. So over a year, you will be able to save $17,465. All right, but let's not forget what did we leave blank? Going out and having fun. All right, right there. Now you can kind of figure out what you're allowing yourself to do. Now you just know you profited almost. I mean, you have an average. You're going from almost like $1,200 to $2,100. I mean, every month. I mean, you can literally go out and spend $500 every month. And yeah, it's a lot, but that's going to be up to you to limit. And that's going to help you save. That's pretty much it. Now, over on the right, it shows you the yearly total of expense per category. And this kind of opens your eyes to see, like, going out and having fun. Where is it? 19. You see, like, now you see the total, and you're like, holy crap, I spend $6,000 a year on going out and having fun. That's a lot of money. Yeah. So the whole point of this is to kind of open up your eyes and help you plan for the next 12 months ahead. Yeah. I hope you liked the video. If you do, definitely drop a like, hit the subscribe. Make sure notifications are on. Like I said, I'm going to be coming out with more videos about this stuff. Why, you ask? I don't know. This interests me. And if you come to my stream and you ask questions about this, I will be more than happy to help or talk about financial stuff. I am not a financial advisor. I think I'm pretty good with money. And I've been using this for a long time, and it definitely is helping me project for my future. Now, I left a lot of expenses out because I don't want to be personal with this video. Mine is probably twice that size. Like, you have to think of all the subscriptions you have. There's a lot that goes into this that you really have to sit down and you really have to think about everything that is costing you money. Figure it out. The more accurate you are, the better you'll be off. So yeah, thank you. Have a nice day.